Jupiter. Every time I see that, it's like written in a Sailor Moonish way. Anyway,
I wouldn't know.
Speaking of that,
F.United Moon.
Actually worked out in a weird kind of way.
Sailor F.United Moon.
That's right. He's the one called Sailor F.United Moon. And up at the top of the map is our Blue Zerg player from the Team Prime. One win away from a team kill, from an all-kill. Not a team kill. He's not like beating someone else on Prime. From an all-kill.
You know, I actually was a sailor.
That. It's kind of like it's the version of Boom Boom Prime from that King of the Hill show. It's kind of what I see when I see that cheerful.
And luckily for both players, neither player's doing any shenanigans here because both players just scouting with their overlords.
Yep,
opting
no 9
not
pools or 10
to
pools
go for
either.
a 9 pool. Yeah, both doing pretty much exactly the same build, going for the 14 gas, 14 pool, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is a very, it's a very safe opening to do.
Hey, it's us. Germany
Hi.
loves us.
I didn't catch the guy's name. I think her name is Gina, though.
All right. I took German for.
There's some of the ones from Germany.
I took German for a year in college, so das ist gut. Yeah. That's all I got.
I've taken zero German at all, and I think I knew at least that one.
Oh well, I tried. All right, so yeah, pretty much the same opening for both players. They're going to be going for that Zergling speed pretty quick, unless Mole Trap, one of them decides to get a Baneling Nest instead.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I was talking to, just a little note about this opening, a little amusing anecdote. I actually was talking to Sen at NASL finals, and I asked him, I'm like, so, what do you think is the best build for Zerg versus Zerg? And he was saying that this is basically the best build because it's very safe.
Oh yeah.
You can basically hold off anything. Even if they do like a 7 pool, he said if you have good drone micro, you can actually hold off very early pool rushes with this build. So not surprised to see them both go that kind of safe build, not hatch first on a map that's only 2 players, just in case either player goes for some kind of shenanigans. But it's still also something where your pool's not super early yourself, so you can, as we see here, work into an expansion if you want.
Interesting. They both are getting their expansions here. Neither one getting very aggressive yet. Looks like Moon did make a couple more lings than Boom Boom did.
Okay, so this is interesting. We actually had Boom Boom take all of his workers off of gas, whereas Moon has actually kept them on gas, and he's getting a Baneling Nest, so he's keeping the gas up so he can afford some Banelings as well. He's going to go for some early aggression here with Banelings, and I don't know if Boom Boom is going to be able to deal with Banelings.
I think if you go for a second hatchery without having the Roach Warren as well, it's really a good idea to get that Baneling Nest, for offensive and also for just defensive purposes too.
Yeah.
Especially if your opponent has that Speedling option out.
And Boom Boom now making a bunch of Zerglings here. I'm
trying to think of like another ZVZ that I saw on this map, and I actually can't think of any. I don't know if I've ever seen a ZVZ on this map before. Which seems weird. I must have at some point, but nothing's coming to mind.
Now, because he kept his workers off of gas, Boom Boom was able to get some more minerals in the bank. He was able to produce a few more drones, and now he's starting to outproduce in Zerglings, and some Zerglings coming into the natural here.
Yeah.
4 Banelings are morphing, but they're not quite completed yet.
Uh-oh, this could be pretty bad for Ox Moon.
And at the same
His
time,
Zerglings are out of position.
Counterattack.
Yeah, and he's moving some lings in there.
Oh my god, he's going to lose his expansion.
Yeah, he actually is.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Oh,
not very good for Moon at all. This is starting to look like it's going to be an all-kill for Boom Boom Prime. Took out the hatchery. That is absolutely huge.
That is huge indeed.
Wow.
He took out the hatchery, and now his Zerglings are giving chase as long as he avoids dying to a single Baneling, and there's that Baneling. Oh! Whoa! That Baneling could do so much damage if it lands in the right place, and we missed it off screen. It actually just killed 2 Zerglings.
Yep.
So he doesn't even have that Baneling right now. Things are really looking bad for Moon.
Boom Boom might lose his queen here. The drone's trying to help out. They're like, leave mommy alone, but it's not enough. They're going to have to try the Resurrector like in Full Metal Alchemist or something, but they shouldn't do it because it's forbidden. Anyway, more lings coming in for Fox Moon right now. He's going to get the second queen, so Moon actually doing some decent damage right now with this.
Yeah, and he can actually just keep a few Banelings at home and do okay against counterattack, so he's going to be safe with that Baneling Nest. Very interesting that Boom Boom is going all Zerglings here. He hasn't tried to build any tech buildings at all.
All right. Well, more Lings coming in right now. Moon going for another attack, and still not a lot of Lings for Boom Boom Prime.
He needs to do damage with this attack. He needs to kill so many drones to get back in this game.
Yeah,
Killing some Zerglings, though. He has more Zerglings. And needs to be careful, though. Some Banelings morphing on the side. If he can bait those Zerglings over into those Banes.
Yeah, this could be big for Moon if he can get those Banelings to do some damage.
Oh,
he got some!
Yes!
Wow.
Kills so many Zerglings with that one Bane. If he can get another one landed, he will be in a good spot, but doesn't quite land that one.
Yeah, kills
as
the
well.
Queen again. Now, the big difference right now is that Boom Boom does not have any Queens, and Moon does. So even though Boom Boom has 2 bases, I still feel like Moon can produce a few more Zerglings here and there, and that makes a big difference.
Well, the main thing here is that Boom Boom actually has double the drones of Moon. So unless Moon manages to do some damage on his drone count, oh, beautiful Baneling, and that might be the window he needs to kill some drones.
I think it might be more Lings on the way right now for Boom Boom Prime. It's all he can do.
He can land. Oh.
Did some damage there, softened up some drones so that the Zerglings can do some damage to them. Here come more. Oh, wow, I think Boom Boom Prime might be almost dead here, actually. Oh, maybe.
He's definitely on the back foot right now.
A lot of Lings for Fox Moon. ZV's just is so dynamic. It's hard to tell, but...
Yeah, this is actually... Oh, and he's going to catch those Banelings.
Yep.
Morphing, he has to cancel those.
All right. So let's take a look at the worker count, the drone count right now. Yeah, Boom Boom does have a lot more drones.
Boom Boom still has 21 to 14.
And he does have a spine crawler out, so he may actually be stabilizing despite that really scary moment right there.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much over for Moon. He's trying to get an expansion back up while he distracts with more Banelings.
Moon's supply blocked right now as well, so that certainly doesn't help.
Oh! Beautiful timing there.
Yeah. You know, Boom Boom's losing so many Banelings, but he's got so many resources that he can just keep reproducing now faster than Moon can.
Yeah, exactly. And Zerglings are going to get into the main. No. Yes. He's going to run up to the main, kill off a Queen. The Banelings are going for the mineral line. If he can kill some drones here, he can get back into it. Gets a handful of drones. And
yeah, it does some
that's
damage.
Actually nice. The Zerglings are going to clean up those injured drones as well.
Yep, they're going to try. They got a couple of them there.
And ladies and gentlemen, Moon has pulled the drone lead down from 21 to 15 workers for Boom Boom to 13 for Moon. Moon getting his expansion up again. If he can defend this counterattack, he will be back in the game.
Yeah, it's starting to be a pretty intense ZVZ, man. I mean, Boom Boom's coming down with a good amount of Zerglings right now. If we take a look at the unit counting station, we do see that Boom Boom Prime is ahead in Lings. And if he can cancel that hatchery, that's a pretty big deal too. Oh, is Moon going to lose another Queen?
Oh, no.
Lings trapped behind the Queen there.
He doesn't have any Banes. He really needed a couple Banelings in the mix here. Yeah. Transfuse on the Queen from behind.
Just not
barely
enough.
Holds.
Yeah, let him kill a couple more Lings. And the first Roaches are out right now for Boom Boom Prime. That's going to keep him pretty safe against any sort of Baneling shenanigans from Fox Moon right now.
Whew. Man, this is close.
It gets intense, man. When it comes to those Zergling Baneling wars, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, Moon has stopped making Banelings. He's just all Zerglings at this point. And that's actually that's okay for now, barely, but once those Roaches come into play, Boom Boom is going to take a lead again.
Yeah, well, I mean, Fox Moon trying to produce a lot of drones right now. He's just only producing drones at the moment. He's getting a Queen again. And he needs to be pretty careful with these Lings here. That's the thing, is that on a map like this, you can put Banelings at the top of the ramp. The Lings can't see them until they're right there. So in a certain sense, it's easier to kind of get those big Baneling hits.
Yeah. And Moon actually winning a couple Zergling fights there, taking another advantage, and that is actually going to keep Boom Boom from being able to counterattack. He actually has less Zerglings right now, so Moon can afford those drones he's been making, a couple Spines as well in case of Roach attack, and Moon is back in this. He's still a little bit behind, but he's back in this game.
Yeah. There's about 10 supply down right now, but he's definitely not out yet. He's been able to more or less catch up in the worker count.
Well, what Boom Boom is doing right now is he's basically kind of stalling to get a critical mass of Roaches so he can move out with enough Roaches that he won't die to Zerglings. And then we're probably going to see him do an attack, and then it's going to be up to Moon to hold that off.
Well, ZVZ is such a fun matchup to watch because it's so fragile. I mean, you've got this fragile balance between drones and any other offensive unit. You know, the least amount of drones can make a huge difference economically. You usually see ZVZ be a very low economy game. this might be one of the few we see get higher. And actually, it looks like Moon is ahead in drones right now. Did I read that right?
Yeah, he is, man, because he's been droning up this whole time because he had the advantage.
Wow.
So now Moon has the better economy. Again, it's going to come down to those roaches, though. Moon has not started producing any roaches. His roach horn just started. So he's going to have to hold this one roach attack. And if he holds it, he's going to be in a winning position. But it could easily kill him. That is a lot of roaches moving across the map right now.
You know, Moon's got 3 spine crawlers. It's a good amount. He can transfuse the spine crawlers with his queens. He's got his own roach horn on the way as well. So he's not going to have any roaches out in time to defend, obviously, against this. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Boom Boom's just got such a big army. Lost a lot of lings right there, though. And drones coming off the line to try to defend. Is it going to be enough?
Oh, beautiful
man.
Baneling hits, killing all the Zerglings, but there's just too many roaches.
Yeah.
And Moon just does not have anything to hold this off. 9 roaches in production for Moon, but I do not think they're going to get out in time to save this expansion or any of the drones.
I think Boom Boom Prime's going to be doing the all-kill dance pretty soon here. I don't know what that dance is, but he's going to be doing it. Yep, a lot of drones getting taken out. Those roaches are like, oh, I wish we weren't born right now.
Yeah.
So theoretically, Moon could, I guess, maybe hold with this, but you know, with the reinforcements that are coming down the map, all Boom Boom Prime needs to do is kind of pull back a little bit. Yeah, here come the lings right now, and that should be enough. Should be enough.
There's just too many roaches with the Zerglings giving chase as well. Nothing Moon could do.
No.
We're gonna see a GG in probably 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow, you got it right on. GG. And look at that, Boom Boom Prime. FXOunited couldn't take the smell, man. That's what it is.
Wow, so Prime getting their second win of the season.
And Boom Boom Prime, CVZ not being his kryptonite today. Green King's like, yeah, I didn't even need to play today. All right. All kill for Boom Boom Prime. There we go. And you get.
Give him some more pizza.
He's eating it upside down.
Wow, that's elite, man.
Wow, he's got some. That's really dangerous to do, man. I mean, what if it's like, what about all the toppings on that pizza?
Pizza eating skills.
I guess so.
What we don't actually know is that the booth, the entire bench is actually upside down, and he's like taped into it.
Maybe
Pizza's the only thing right side up.
Maybe we're the ones who are upside down, Moltrat. Maybe the world is upside down. And
whoa.
Freaking out now. So how about that? Boom Boom Prime getting an all kill in the GSTL.
Yeah, man.
But it was against FXOunited. So they're missing Naniwa. Naniwa's a really strong player on their team, of course. And the Terrans just couldn't do it today, you know. Thorzane, Phoenix, and Lin all falling in a pretty quick order to Boom Boom Prime. And Boom Boom Prime, you know, it didn't seem like it really was much of an effort for him either. He just kind of played pretty standard.
Yep, and Boom Boom just took his entire record from 40% win rate to 49% win rate just now.
It's a pretty big jump.
Just today.
It's not bad.
And I believe still below 50 in versus Terran, though, despite getting a few wins there.
Well,
but still impressive, though.
Yeah.
All right. I take it back. I have to humble myself here. I made fun of Boom Boom rather harshly at the beginning of the match. I didn't think he was going to pull that off, man, but he actually played really well, and I'll fess up to that, man. Played really well, got an all-kill.
I want to see him play against... I mean, I don't want to speak poorly about FXOunited, because they do have some talent on their team, but I don't feel like they offered much of a challenge for Boom Boom. Let's take a look at those match results real quick. Obviously, there it is. Not a whole lot to say. Boom Boom Prime wins 4 times in a row, taking out Thorzane, Phoenix, Lin, and Moon. Don't feel like we saw the best out of those guys today. I feel like Thorzane,
I think they're definitely capable of more.
Played better before.
And sorry.
No, you're just agreeing with me.
Yeah,
that's
I definitely think they were capable of more, and I think that there was a couple of times where a couple of them got a little unlucky as well.
Yeah.
In that their pressure not doing enough. You know, Boom Boom just got out enough Zerglings in time to defeat the bunker rushes and stuff like that.
Yeah, he just played really solid. You know, he made the right amount of drones, made the right amount of offensive units, got in the right position at the right time, did good scouting, did everything that you need to do to beat a Terran player. And the extra things that the Terrans tried didn't quite work. Let's do an interview quick.
오늘 경기 프라임 위팀이 F.United를 4대 0으로 꺾으면서 승리했습니다. 프라임 위팀 만나보도록 할게요. 자, 우선 오늘의 MVP 선수죠. 바로 최종혁 선수입니다. 축하해요.
네, 감사합니다.
오늘 정말 팀의 마지막 경기인데 또 굉장히 중요한 경기였어요. 그 경기에서 선봉을 선다는 게 어떻게 보면 좀 부담스러울 수도 있었을 텐데 어떤 각오로 경기에 임하셨나요?
제가요,
네.
사실 그 집에 잠깐 갔다 왔어요. 근데 갔다 오니까 선봉이 돼 있더라고요.
아.
그래서 그렇게 했습니다.
네, 몰랐는데 어쨌든 선봉이 돼 있었는데 어쨌든 오늘 정말 좋은
네.
경기 보여줬습니다.
He says I
네,
went home
그리고
for a few
최종혁
days,
선수 항상
and when I came back, they told me I was
뭘
playing first, so I
먹어요.
was a little bit
무언가를 먹고
surprised.
있는데 오늘도 지금 피자를 한 손에 들고 있어요. 근데
네,
배고파서 먹는 건가요? 아니면 특별한 이유가 있어서 먹는 건가요?
네, 뭐 그런 거는 신경 안 쓰고요.
네, 그냥
네, 그냥
스타일이에요. 컨셉?
저희 팬분들이
네.
주셔가지고.
네, 알겠습니다. 뭐 힘의 원동력이 아닐까 뭐
Oh,
그런
it says fans
생각이
gave us
드는데요.
pizza.
네, 알겠습니다.
So that was the reason
자,
I was
그리고
eating pizza
박예식
after each
감독님,
match. He
네,
still
두
got it in his
번째
hand right there,
만나뵙습니다.
actually. Still gonna eat
오늘
it.
경기
Thanks.
승리하긴 했지만 또 마냥 즐거워할 수 있는 상황은 아니란 말이죠. 네, 오늘 심정이
He's like eating
어떠신가요?
it during his interview.
저희가 지금 꼴찌
Nice.
하나에서 오늘 그래도 다행히
He
올킬을 해서
deserves
그래도
it.
희망이 약간의
That's right.
희망이 좀 더
Making me
확률이
hungry.
높아졌는데 그래도 일단 아직은 어떻게 될지 모르는 상황이기 때문에 저희는 좀 더 지켜보면서 정말
It
운이
says now we have a
좋다면
better chance of
올라갈 수
making the
있는 상황이기
playoffs.
때문에 그래도 기분 좋은 날이 될 것 같습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 네, 오늘로써 프라임 위팀의
And I'm pretty happy
페널티
about the results
끝이
today.
났어요. 이제 나머지 세 팀의 경기 결과가 굉장히 중요해졌습니다. 또 그 세 분 감독분들 중에 특별히 뭐 당부하거나 부탁하고픈 분이 있다면 또 한마디 해주시죠.
일단 우선은 저희가 진출을 하려면은 오늘 OGS 팀이
그렇죠.
승리를 해야만 저희한테도 희망이 생기기 때문에 그리고 나서는 또 저희가 오늘 이겼던 유나이티드 팀이 또
And he
승리를
says
해야만
OGS
저희가
has to
올라갈 수
win
있는
today
경우가
for
생겨요.
Prime to
그렇기 때문에
have a chance of
굳이 한
making it
분을
to the playoffs.
선택하려면은 오늘 저희랑 경기를 치렀던 유나이티드 감독님한테
Interesting.
더
네, 열심히 해서 다음 경기 꼭 이겨달라.
다음에 오늘 또 그래도 저희가 올킬을 했지만
네.
다음 경기도 더 힘내서 잘해주셨으면은
He says, and I
좋겠다는
want to
말씀을
tell the
네,
F.United
알겠습니다.
coach to win the rest of
네,
their
말씀
games
감사합니다. 네.
and help them make
저는
us make it
지금까지
to the
오늘의
playoffs.
승리팀이죠. 프라임 위팀을 만나봤습니다. 과연 플레이오프에 진출할 팀은 어떤 팀이 될지 다음 경기 결과도 굉장히 중요해졌는데요. 저는 그 경기가 끝나고 다시 찾아오도록 하겠습니다. 이난 캐스터 나와주시죠.
All right, so there you have it. Bung Bung Prime getting the all kill, chowing on some pizza. If you ever wanted to know where exactly his nipples were under his shirt, now you know. So we learned a lot about Bung Bung Prime and his play style and his
Very important.
food habits. So interesting match. A little bit disappointing for the fans of foreign players, obviously, and I'm a
obviously.
little bit disappointed myself. I actually love watching Thorzane play, especially. So didn't quite work out for him today, but they'll be back next week. They are practicing really hard. Obviously Phoenix has got to worry about finding a team and everything too. So that's got to be like a little bit of extra stress for him. But oh well, it happens.
It does happen, man,
Yep.
and it did happen. And
Did happen.
So yeah,
Prime with the all kill.
Prime getting their second win of the series, and here we have the current standing, so you can see how Prime getting that win. And remember, if it comes to a tie, having a 4-0 instead of a 4-3 actually helps their tie-breaking set. Their plus minus basically. They're down one game because of that loss.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
So,
So here's why they want OGSTL to win. If OGSTL wins today, they'll be 2-2, which still won't be enough to overtake Prime because actually
will though
it
in the
will be.
record. Yeah.
Never mind. So why do they want them to win?
I am not sure.
Well,
It would actually be better for Slayers to win because then
Yeah.
they'd be tied at 2 and
actually
3.
would
Although then they'd be ahead in the tie-breaking percentage. So maybe that's why. Because if Slayers wins, then they'll be at 2-3. That's why. Because if Slayers wins, they'll be at 2 and 3 and at least +0. And if OGSTL wins, then they'll be at 2 and 2 and they can still lose their third match.
it's true.
And if they lose it badly enough, then Prime will still be third place.
That's true. There you go.
There you go.
Easy genius. We'll
All
be
right.
back. Don't
we'll
go
be back
anywhere.
in a few
5 minute
minutes with
break.
the next match.
Like it's nothing alright.